There's big news from JDC Miller Motorsports, as the Minnesota-based team has confirmed when they will start racing their Porsche 963, their driver lineup, and their official livery for the IMSA GTP Championship. So I'm going to go over all the details on JDC Miller's Porsche entry for 2023. JDC Miller became the first ever customer team to confirm a Porsche 963 entry. Soon after, they were followed by Jota Sport and Proton Competition. Porsche unfortunately could not deliver the 963s at the start of the season, so each customer team had to wait a few races before they could make their debuts. And now, JDC Miller Motorsports has confirmed all the details on their entry. The team will join the IMSA GTP Championship in 2023 at the following round at Laguna Seca. So this means we'll see 3 Porsche 963s from Laguna Seca onward, as Team Penske is running the factory entries from Porsche. This news of JDC Miller joining IMSA comes right off the back of Jota Sport's debut at the 6 Hours of Spa in the World Endurance Championship. Jota Sport, of course, being another customer team, so JDC Miller Motorsports is not the only team in the news of customer entries. With this car, there shouldn't be any change to bodywork, technical design, or race performance. It should be identical to the other Porsche 963s in these areas which I've just mentioned. The only major changes to this car versus the Penske or Jota Porsches is the team itself, the livery, and the drivers. And those are exactly the 3 topics I'd like to discuss now. Let's start off with that livery, an incredible design from JDC Miller Motorsports in my opinion. It's primarily yellow, but there's traces of black and white on the car. It's the first 963 that has black paint at the front of the car where the headlights are. On the front end of Jota's livery, it's primarily red, where on Penske's it's white. This livery reminds me a lot of the Newman livery on the Porsche 956 that raced in the 1980s. That livery, of course, was iconic because Yost Racing took victory at the 24 Hours of Le Mans with that livery in 1984 and in 1985 with the Porsche 956. And hopefully in time, this livery also becomes iconic. So who is going to be piloting this Porsche 963 in 2023? Well, the 2 drivers JDC Miller has picked to pilot their car include Mike Rockenfeller and Tijmen van der Helm. Rocky has a lot of experience during his motorsport career. One of his biggest achievements was winning the 24 Hours of Le Mans in 2010, racing as one of the drivers in the number 9 Audi R15 TDI. He has 1 class victory in IMSA in the GTLM category, racing for Corvette at the 12 Hours of Sebring. And for 2023, he's got a lot of racing adventures. Besides his GTP drive with JDC Miller Motorsports, he will also race a historic entry at the 24 Hours of Le Mans, the Garage 56 NASCAR. If you want to find out more details on this Le Mans NASCAR, make sure to check out the link in the top right corner or in the description. The other driver is Dutch racer Tijmen van der Helm. Van der Helm has been competing in single-seater racing for quite some time, and as for his sports car racing career, he started it in 2022, and the following year in 2023, he joined JDC Miller Motorsports when they had an LMP3 entry at the Rolex 24. And now, Rockenfeller and van der Helm will join forces in 2023 to compete in the GTP class with JDC Miller. And as for the team itself, they are no stranger to top class racing in IMSA, as JDC Miller competed in the previous top class of IMSA, the DPI category, racing a Cadillac DPI VR. JDC Miller has taken overall victory in IMSA twice. The first time was in 2018 at Watkins Glen when they won as an LMP2 entry, and then in the DPI era in 2021 at the 12 Hours of Sebring. So there's the news. JDC Miller Motorsports is back in the top class of IMSA, making their debut in GTP with their very own Porsche 963. What do you think of the livery, driver lineup, and just entry itself? As always, feel free to send your thoughts down in the comments below. If you're interested in endurance racing and you want to get updates on the WEC and IMSA, make sure to subscribe to the left. And if you want to see more videos, watch one of the suggested options to the right of your screen. So thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Goodbye for now.